Well, so far we've done some pretty nice work. We copied the right side and flipped it over and put it on the left. But in the last movie, I ran into a few road bumps. I didn't actually like this copy here. So I want to reduce and simplify a bit further. And in order to do that, I'm going to merge these two layers to the top just to have a bit of flexibility in case I make any mistakes. On a Mac, you can press Shift Option Command E. On Windows, that's Shift Alt Control E. Then we'll name this layer Merged. Next up, let's zoom in a bit. And here you can see we have this content. How can we get rid of this? Well, one really easy way would be to use our patch tool. Now the patch tool, you want to make sure it's on source. And then simply, we're going to drag around this area. And this tool will work so well because we can then click and drag to a nice source area. And I'll go ahead and bring that all out. I didn't drag that far enough there. And then I'll make another little selection of another area. And then go ahead and click and drag that to a nice sample area. And noticed a little problem there. Click and drag that over. And also work on this here. And again, just work on any little areas that we want to clean up. In this case, I'll continue to work on the type up top. And I'm going to make a selection of the first layer of type there. And bring this over. And then just do this a few times. Again, just removing this content and going through the photograph to try to reduce and simplify. Reducing these small little blemishes to make this look nice. I'll work on the door jamb over here. I'll just make a rough selection of that area, see if I can get a decent little sample, and then go through and see if I've made any mistakes or clean up any of my edges even a bit further here. Any areas that became too dark we might want to work on again. And the great thing about this is we have this flexibility of this layer, so by working with this layer we can then make these different adjustments. I'm also going to remove some of the copy that I'm seeing down here and some of these little teeny blemishes. And my intent with all of this work is just to reduce and simplify as much as possible. Sometimes when you remove details, it makes for a stronger project because it makes it a little bit more abstract. You can't really pinpoint what's going on. So all that I'm doing here is just circling a few little areas, and then I'm trying to reduce and simplify by removing those little areas. And I'm working pretty quickly here, so in some cases my edges aren't perfect. I can always go back and keep working on those edges, one little edge at a time. All right, well, I think we're removing some of the nice details. Let's take a look. Here we have that before and then after. Let's work on the type on this side and also a couple other little areas. So again, all you want to do here is just look for anything that's catching your eye and anything that you think might be nice to remove. We're going to go ahead and circle and then use this technique to reduce and simplify as much as possible. All right, just a little bit more on that guy there, and then work on this over here as well. A couple more text fields, making this even more abstract, and just a bit more. Almost done with this. One more right there. We're getting close, we're getting close. Detail work always pays off. So make sure to do all these nice little details so it can help you out in the long run. And you can use other techniques to remove details as well, but as long as I have one tool selected, it's kind of quicker to work with that one tool than it is to change things up. So I'll just go ahead and make a few other adjustments as I work on this image here. And for the most part, I think that's pretty nice in regards to our cleanup. Here we have it, that overall before and then after, with the reduction in simplification. All right, well, just a few more things to do with this image. Let's explore how we can clean this up even further, and we'll do that in the next movie.